Hi guys, today I'm going to discuss the Schengen visitor visa process and how my mother got the visa in 2 weeks. These were the documents required from the applicant. So my mother included all these documents, the application form, her current passport. She didn't have any old passport, so she didn't have to include that. Then two photos with 3.5 centimeter and 4.5 centimeter white background, 80% face coverage, and ticket itinerary, travel insurance, and also her last 3 months updated bank statement and last 3 years ITR, but it was not applicable for her. And her occupation proof, that is, she included her ID card from the organization and no objection letter, and also salary slips for the last 3 months. And the last one is the proof of civil status. In that case, she included her birth certificate. No, sorry, SLC certificate, but it was not actually mandatory. But even if you have something like that, you can include that for your safe side. So these are the documents required from the host side. So we included our passports, then signed invitation letter with our details, accommodation address, and that is our address, and also how we are going to cover the expense, how many days she'll be staying with us. Everything was written inside the invitation letter, and we signed. Both of us signed. That is, me and my husband signed that invitation letter, and also our ID proof like residence permits and formal application letter. So the application letter was taken by my husband, so only his name was included in that, and his employment proof, and his updated bank statement for the last 3 months, and accommodation proof, that is our rental agreement. And if he or she is given any other accommodation, then that detail. So in our case, it was us who was providing the accommodation. As I already mentioned, my husband was inviting my mother. So even though it was like that, my passport and my residence permit copies, everything was included with application, even though the preference or the obligation letter was provided by from his name. And we already sent the obligation letter 1 month before the appointment of my mother in VFS. So that is for the safe side, and we send it through DHL. And also, don't worry if your mother or father don't have any FD or any ties, like uh, she has already some plots with her name, but it was not written in English language, so we couldn't submit that, even though with her office ID card, NOC letter, and salary slip, it was sufficient. And also, even though we are covering the expenses, her last 3 months updated bank statement was also provided. If you want to know more about the visa agency I have used, comment visa agency and also include your email ID so that I can send the details to you. Not that this is not a promotional video. Actually, both my visa and my husband's visa were supported by them, and it was successful. That's why we use the same visa agency. And in my mother's case also, it was successful. So if you want to know more details, as I said, you can just comment visa agency. If you want to get the invitation letter we have used, you can comment invitation letter and your email ID. I am sending that invitation letter to you. Hope it will be helpful for you. If you like my video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.